Look at this golden glow. This isn't just a balm, it's concentrated sunshine. It melts on the skin, soothes inflammation, and honestly, it's one of the most rewarding things to make in the lab. So today, we're extracting the fire energy together. Welcome to the lab. If you want to craft your own natural pharmacy and explore the spirit of plants and consciousness with me, consider hitting that subscribe button to join the journey. I introduce to you, or reintroduce as she's really famous, Calendula officinalis. This flower is a living paradox. As the sun rises, she opens wide to receive the sun's wisdom. As it sets, she closes to sleep and integrate. She's deeply connected with the fire energy. And we can correlate that to her action on the human body. She's one of the best to treat the fire conditions like eczema, rashes, or inflammation. And this is why today we are making a balm. Actually, I prepared this ointment years ago for my sister-in-law. My nephew was struggling with eczema flares, and this soothed him when nothing else did. It's just one of the many stories, and I'm sure soon you will have some of your own. To capture this solar energy, we need an infused oil. Today, we'll use the heated maceration method. But first, hygiene. Ironically, my hands are a bit damaged right now. Life happens. And this balm is exactly what I would need to heal them. But for now, the gloves will prevent contamination and keep my hands safe while we work. Let's start with the flowers. Today, we'll use 40 grams of dried calendula flowers. Ideally, try to source flowers harvested within the last year. All the flowers will work, but they gradually lose their potency over time. There, 40 grams. Of course, you can scale this up or down. No need to turn this into dust. We just want to chop them roughly to expose more cells to the oil. This simple step significantly increases the extraction potential. Okay, that looks perfect. Now, the carrier oil. I've chosen olive oil for two specific reasons. First, it's incredibly stable and resists heat really well, which makes it safest choice for our heated maceration method. And second, it is deeply nourishing and therapeutic on its own. So I keep an eye on the scale to not the final ratio, but visually, you want the oil to seat above the flowers. So here we have 527 grams of oil, but note that the flowers will soak some oil, and so your final oil ratio will be different. Now for the fun part. Come with me. We're using a double boiler setup here, or bain-marie. There is a secret weapon. This simple mason jar ring. It keeps our glass off the direct heat of the metal bottom. We want to infuse the flowers, not deep fry them. And we off for 3 hours of gentle heat. Keep an eye on it. If you see steam rising, turn it down as it indicates your fire is too high. At the hour 1 and hour 2 mark, gently stir your flowers, bringing the flower of the bottom to the top. And that's 3 hours. Be careful, the pot is hot. Now, we strain. We need to remove every single plant particle to keep your balm stable. We're going to use this scale. That will give us the total oil amount in grams or 1:5 ratio. Place all your flowers in the cheesecloth. Look at this beautiful liquid gold. If you're doing this barehanded, please don't touch the oil directly. We want to avoid introducing any moisture or bacteria that could lead to mold. Hygiene here is longevity. For comparison, this is the oil before any infusion happened. Look at the difference in coloration. To turn this oil into a balm, we need a structure. Beeswax isn't just a thickener, it creates a protective barrier on the skin that locks the moisture in while the oil sinks deep. As we have 400 grams of olive oil, we want around 80 grams of beeswax to be able to have the 1:5 ratio. Spreading the wax helps it melt faster in the warm oil. There, now back to the stove. We need to melt the beeswax inside the oil. The residual heat might be enough, but if not, a gentle warmth will do. And that's it. Now the consistency tests. I've placed a spoon earlier for an hour or two in the freezer. Just dip the spoon in the mix. The liquid will solidify, and you can test if the consistency is right for you. For me, it's perfect. If yours is too runny, add more wax. Too hard, add more oil. It's much easier to add wax than to dilute, so start slow. All the beeswax is now melted. It's time to remove this from the heat. Since I'm using this measuring cup, pouring is mess-free. I'm filling this little amber glass jar right to the top. As it cools, the center will shrink and create a little sinkhole. But don't worry, I have a trick for that. So as you can see, the sinkhole has formed here. It's time to use the little trick, the hair dryer. Look at this golden glow, concentrated sunshine, ready to use. And now, you know exactly how to craft it. I'd love to see your creations, tag me or drop a comment with your results. Subscribe to keep exploring with me.